This stunning hike is positioned midway between two scenic mountains, Mount Baker and Mount Shuckson, so it's no wonder that this is a very popular trail with hikers young and old and all ages in between. Mount Shuckson greets you the very moment you step out of your vehicle. While you might be tempted to stay right here, trust me, the views get even better on the trail. The parking lot at Artist Point is enormous, but keep in mind that it supports many popular trails, including the one we're going on. All of these hikers won't be on the same trail we're heading for, though at times you might feel like they are. For the first mile, the pebbled trail remains relatively level, with few ups and downs. According to recent research done by the U.S. Geological Survey, or USGS, Mount Baker was shown to be one of the youngest volcanoes in the Cascade Range. Volcanic activity in the Mount Baker area began more than 1 million years ago and has continued even to present day. In terms of volcanic activity, it ranks second only behind Mount St. Helens. Be thankful that no eruptions are expected in the foreseeable future. Look down the valley, and in the distance you may see Baker Lake. The trail hugs Table Mountain and only gives the illusion of being precarious. Over the centuries, Mount Baker has had several names. Native Americans called it Great White Watcher, and early Spanish explorers named it La Gran Montaña de Carmelo. It wasn't until 1792 when Joseph Baker, 3rd Lieutenant to Captain George Vancouver, saw the mountain as they sailed the Strait of Juan de Fuca, and the name Mount Baker has stuck with it ever since. Take a minute to look back along the trail to see the parking area and Mount Shuckson. Around the 1 mile point, the trail loses elevation, dropping a little over 550 feet in about 3/4 of a mile. Snow can linger on the trail in some areas like this one, even late in the season, and can be hazardous. This hike was in August. Once safely across the snow, we continued downhill to Mazama Lake. As you continue along the trail, you will eventually turn a corner and lose the sweeping view of Mount Baker, so take a final glance before you continue on. Around the 2 mile point, you'll find Iceberg Lake situated under the tall cliffs of Table Mountain. This was the biggest iceberg we found floating in Iceberg Lake. As we rounded the lake, it teamed up with Mount Baker to provide a nice, reflecting scene. The trail continues on past several lakes. You could go further on this hike if you want, but where it threads between Iceberg Lake and Hayes Lake was our turnaround point. On the way back, I took note of more than just the scenic mountains. This was an impressive wall of basalt, probably from Mount Baker itself. You'll be able to enjoy the views of Mount Shuksan easier on the return, as Mount Baker will be at your back. I wasn't exaggerating when I said the views even from the parking lot were spectacular. You'll keep the memories of this relatively easy hike for a long time to come. Trail specs. Round trip was about 4.5 miles. Trailhead elevation was 5,100 feet, ending elevation was 4,700 feet, so there was a total elevation drop of 400 feet. USGS quad map was Shuksan Arm. This is Mark Weitzel saying thanks for hiking with me today, and I'll look forward to seeing you on our next trail.